Hello and welcome to another episode of the Photoshop series. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to design this simple church flyer. Without wasting my time, let's get right into it. So we are going to create a new format that is 3000 by 3000 pixels. Then the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to add a solid color to our background. So this is the color that I'm using for this design. The next thing is that I've downloaded a picture of a Bible that I want to add to my background. So place embedded, and we are going to search for the image that I downloaded. Yes, so this is the image. So I'm going to enlarge the image a bit, something like this. And I'm going to bring it to the bottom. It's just like this. Then I'm going to change the mode to hard light. Okay, I think this is okay. So hard light. Then I'm going to decrease the opacity to somewhere about 51%. Okay, so after that, I'm going to add a layer mask and I'm going to select my brush tool. We've done this in our previous tutorial, so I know by now you should be comfortable with how to use the layer mask and the brush tool. We are going to clean off the edges of our picture, have something like this. Then the next thing that we are going to do is to add picture, that is the picture for the man of God, the pastor, whatever image that you want to add. So I downloaded this picture from freepic.com. mm, okay, so I'm going to place this image. Okay, so if you are using the latest version of Photoshop, you should have the remove background option below this image. So you hit on remove background to remove the background. Okay, so now we have just the raw picture. So we place it somewhere here. Then we are also going to add another layer mask so that we can brush off some of the parts that we don't want. So we've added a layer mask. Then we want to clear off the edges. So we want something like this. I think this is okay. So now the next thing is that we are going to add another image to the background, a sort of worship mood to the background. So place embedded. I'm going to look for that image that I want to add to the background. I think it should be somewhere here. By the way, if you are new to this channel, please like, share, and subscribe for more Photoshop content. So I'm going to place this image. Yeah, I'm going to drag it down because we want it to be at the back. Okay, so we want it to be something like this. Scale it up to the top. And we are going to change the blend mode to, I think, soft light is okay. We don't want it to be too visible, so soft light or overlay will be okay. Then we are going to add layer mask with our brush to clean off the edges as we did others. So now we are going to add the name of the church, the logo. So because of time, I have this here. I'm going to pick it up and place it here. I have the name of the church plus logo. Then we are going to type. So we select our type 2. We are using Gotham Black. And I'm going to type supernatural encounter. Yes, we want something like this. So we are going to drag it down a bit. We want, let's resize it a bit. And I think the letter spacing too is too much. We want it somewhere here. Let's check the letter spacing. So when you come here, you can see the letter spacing is about 300. So we are going to reduce the letter spacing to, let's say, 200. I think this is okay. Okay, so now we are going to add something more to it. So I'm going to duplicate this layer. I'm going to drag it. First of all, let me drag it to the top. Now, in graphic design using Photoshop, knowing where to place your text is very important. So now I'm going to take the copy. I'm going to edit this. Sorry. Let me drag it away so that we can properly see it well. So I'm going to change this one. Just type 2. Yes. Now Control plus T to transform and scale it up. Something like this. Okay. So now, okay, let's decrease it a bit. Okay. I think this looks better. So we'll deal with the coloring later. Now let's add a rectangle to. Okay, we have a rectangle. Then let's go and do some magic to the borders. So I think we are going to the border radius to 31, something like this. Okay. And I'm going to add another rectangle, just a small one where I'm going to place that one somewhere here. And I'm going to change the color of that one to the deep green. And I'll change this one to the red that we are using for the design, something like that. So with this one too, we can adjust the border radius to look to have something like this. Then also we are going to add another rectangle. We're going to, okay, I think here is okay. We're going to give it a border radius for all sizes be around maybe 40. Then we are going to do something here. Let me scale this up a bit. No, this is too much. Okay. I think this is okay. So now we are going to do something here. We go to the stroke and we make the stroke red. We are going to increase the stroke a bit to, this is too much, like this. Then we come to the fill color and we choose transparent, just to have something like this. Then we are going to right click on it. We are going to rasterize the layer. We are going to choose masquerade tool. Then we are going to select this portion. We're going to hit delete on the keyboard to have something like this. Then also at this portion, you want to delete this part, so you select that part and you hit delete on the keyboard. Now we are quickly going to draw another rectangle, just a small one like this. We go to the border radius, give it a border radius of the top right and the bottom left only. Have something like this. Give it a fill color of, let's choose red. Then we are going to hold transform this shape, Control plus T to transform. We are going to rotate it to 90 degrees. 90 degrees. I'm going to place it here. Have something like this. So I think we have to, okay, so I think something like this is okay. Then also we have this small line here. It's a rectangle, but we are making it very small so we can have a line. Yes, you can have something like this. You can also change the color of this to, let's use any color for now. Then you can begin to add our text. So the first thing that we are going to add is a theme. So let's type the theme. We are going to choose a font that is called Javacon. Choose Javacon. Come down here. Make sure that you deselect this icon here. Then you type. We don't want capital letters, so you have to deactivate this one. You have something like this. We're going to change the color to white. Okay. So we are going to Control plus T to select it. Bring it over here. We are going to reduce the size of it. Have something like this. Then we are going to write our theme. It can be anything. So with this one, we are just, it's just a demonstration. So I'm going to just write anything. But with this one, let's change the font back to what we are using. That is the Gutam Black. You can choose Montserrat or Gutam Black. Any of them works fine. Let's change the color to maybe this color. Okay, let's go with the white because it will be on. Then we are going to type. Sorry, let's do that again. Want to delete this layer. Delete it now. Going to select our type. Going to change the font back to black. Going to type maybe capital letter Okay, so let's take through this one. Something simple that when you're working on your own, you can use the actual theme for your program. So let's reduce it a bit. Have something like can change the font to any font that you want. Okay, we have this. Now quickly let's add, okay, let's get this, let's type dates. I don't want capital letters, so I have to deactivate this. Date. I'm going to Control plus T. I'm going to rotate it to 90 degrees as well. Yes, I'm going to position it well. And we have our date. Then come to, let's write our actual date. That will be, let's go back to our original font, Gotham Black. Let's choose the color to this, and let's type maybe 10, 4, 4, 20, 24. Let's stick to this so you can do all the changes that you want when you are working with design. Let's paste somewhere here. Okay, so we have something like this, and we are going to add our time. The time is a 8 a.m. Going to resize that one as well. And I'm going to duplicate this, bring it down here. I'm going to venue, let's say choose the date, um, and something simple like this. This size, and I'm going to put this Telegram icon. I have so many shapes. Sometime later, I'll talk about the shapes, share some of them with you. This is what we want. We're going to reduce the size a bit. Easy. Okay. So I think now we are done. You can add any other thing that you want to add in time. So we are done for today. See you in the next video. Bye bye.